So, according to you, like what skills the recruiters are looking for in the entry level jobs? So, where do you see the networking industry heading in the next 3 to 5 years? And student have this thing in mind that okay, if I'm preparing for CCI security, then I must go for a CCI security role only. So, what is your opinion on that? So, hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Network Talks, where we discuss with the professional how the day-to-day jobs are there and what are the day-to-day roles. And today, Mr. Basir has joined us for sharing his experience. So, first of all, thank you, Mr. Basir, for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, the first thing we want to know today is about your early career, how your journey started.
Okay. Uh, I am almost 15 years of my career is as of now. And initially, I joined as a desktop support engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I studied the CCNA course and I interested on that and I moved to the network job.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked through CMS Computers and the Wipro and Tech Mahindra. And now I'm in the AT&T.
Okay.
So in the last one, I'm working as a specialist, and from the last 12 years, I'm here on this.
So you have 15 years of experience. That means the people will be getting more and more insights and I believe motivations from you.
Okay.
So another question I want to ask, like what is your day-to-day work looks like?
Actually, we are working as a break and fix team. It means the in the production environment, what are the incidents coming? We need to work on the issue and need to resolve the
Mhm,
issues. Means the day-to-day operation should be the smooth and working fine.
mhm. So how did your first job in the industry come about?
Uh, Actually, I started as a desktop support engineer.
Mhm,
It was one of the banking environment, and it was a desktop kind of work. In that, I started to was starting small kind of network issues we handle. So I interested on that, and I started to study the CCNA course, and I moved to the another bank network as a NOC engineer.
mhm.
From there, I started my network career.
Okay. So like here I have another question. Like for freshers, is it mandatory to have any sort of certifications?
If some companies they will ask for the certification, and some it will not ask. But we need to be with the knowledge.
Mhm,
But at least the basic knowledge, networking concepts, everything we need to understand.
mhm.
And once you join the company, maximum try to understand what is the architecture or
Okay.
what is the network setup on that. It will
Mhm.
be make easy to work on this issue, work on the incidents coming on that daily basis.
Okay. And is it mandatory to have a degree? What is your opinion on the degrees?
Some companies it will last 10 plus 2 plus 3, 15 years education.
Mhm.
But I think it's as of now it is mandatory thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So like
because I
according to
felt
you,
the
yes,
same.
please.
I felt the same issue
Mm-hmm.
when I was doing the BCA. That time I applied for the job on the HCL, but they required the 15 years education.
Mm-hmm.
So due to that, I lost the job.
Okay. So according to you, what technical skills should freshers prioritize in 2025?
Um, Mainly the basic concepts of the routing and switching.
Mm-hmm.
It all everything it is the basic routing and switching. And if you are comparing to the large environment like bigger enterprises and all, the data centers will be there, and we need to know about the platform based. It means Nexus switches,
Mm-hmm.
kind of platform based knowledge. Also, we need to know not only the routing and switching, platform based knowledge also we need to gain
Okay.
particular model. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how important the lab practice or hands-on experience is when it comes for freshers in their learning phase.
For freshers, definitely they need to do their practice
Mm-hmm.
because then only they once they join the live environment, the command should be in the fingertip, so it will be easy for them. Otherwise, freshers will be little panic on the first job. So if they are not familiar with the commands and all, it will be difficult for them. So maximum they need to practice to familiar with the commands and all. And it will bring them when they enter to the troubleshooting when anything. It
Mhm.
will the commands automatically it will come to
Mhm.
the mind to do when what where they need to do.
Mhm. So, like, according to you, like, what skills the recruiters are looking for in the entry level jobs?
Um, if they are looking for the network normal NOC support,
Mhm.
definitely they need to know the routing and switching.
Mhm.
Especially, most probably it will come the circuit troubleshooting and all,
Mhm.
and device replacement. So the entire configuration, we need how to configure the device. What are the minimum requirement for the device need to be, how we need to access from the remote. That
Mhm.
kind of things we need to know, and mainly the circuit troubleshooting.
Okay. Like a lot of times we see students, they are so feared about, like once they enter into the corporate, so might be they will get what kind of roles as a fresher, like what kind of tasks they will be assigned to. So can you put on some light on that? Like, can you tell the students, like, what are the basic tasks they will do as a beginner or as a fresher joining the company?
If any fresher joining, then the most probably they will work as an advanced engineer. It
Mm-hmm.
means just monitoring the network and relevant burst, like if any circuit went down, we need to engage the telco team and
Mm-hmm.
we need to follow with them. And one more thing, any device went down, we need to replacement the part and do the initial configuration. That kind of work only they will do. Step by step, they need to increase the knowledge and understand the network. They will get more. They will enter into the more troubleshooting works.
Mm-hmm.
Examples, data center, and other kind of.
Okay. So then another personal question, it is like, how did you prepare for your first job interview in the networking or security?
In the networking, mainly the CCNA contents.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Knox job only, not the bank.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked about the routing and switching
Mm-hmm.
and access list and NAT concept and all, and some real based scenarios
Mm-hmm.
like that there.
And how important internships are in this field?
Internship.
Yes. Like, is it mandatory to go with an internship to get a job?
I think it is because in my company they are taking the internship
Mm-hmm.
for the just BTech pass out and all.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the person who don't know about the field and all, they
Mm-hmm.
can take once the and if any other there is no other options and all, we can join as an internship and we will get the opportunities in the same company.
Okay.
Yeah,
So since you
we can't
mentioned,
able we no need
yes,
we
yes.
no need to ignore the internship.
Mm-hmm.
If there is no other option, we can join as internship.
Okay. So, since you mentioned about BTech, and also I want to ask, like, some of the students who are from non-technical background and thinking about joining the IT field, so they might be sometimes have a question like, it's very important to be from a technical background to pursue a career in IT and networking. So, what do you think about that? Like, is it really mandatory to be from a technical background?
I don't think so because in my friends, some of the friends is in the IT field. They come from the BA history and become that kind of field also. It is based on our interest. If
Mhm.
they have the good technical knowledge and they are ready to learn, and then it's good for them.
Okay.
I think nowadays the company is also not checking for the technical background and all. If the person who perform very well in the interview, I
Mhm.
think it will be good. Yeah.
Okay. So another thing, the students have in their mind is like what platforms or tools they should focus on, or what is mostly being used in the companies. So what are the tools, or you can say platforms you are regularly using in your day-to-day role?
Uh, Actually, we are using for the ticketing purpose, we are using UD as a tool. As of now, we not migrated to the service now.
Mm-hmm.
The background work is going on, but as of now, we are using a UD AOTS as a ticketing tool,
Mm-hmm.
and Smarts is the monitoring tool. and it will monitor the devices. And in our network, almost 80 plus routers and switches is there.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 80,000 devices.
Oh my God, that's a
So
large number.
yeah, is the one of the big telecommunication company.
Correct.
Yeah. So and most probably that in the big companies there is actually the setup should like a concept of module.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the work will do the some team, and it's kind of like that. So, ticketing handling by the other team only.
Okay.
So they will run the program or something, and they will generate the ticket, monitor the device, and will generate the ticket to us. So we will work on the ticket and uh, troubleshooting and resolve the issues.
Okay.
And yeah, and we are in the automation phase. So
Mhm.
Cisco is the partner for us, and we are using one of their tool for the automation and all. So they will monitor the devices and all. And if any device went down, and they will automatically raise the RMA and they will send the call. Like
Mhm.
that.
So, is it important for beginners to learn network automation and Python early in their career or while during their training? How important it is?
I think initial stage it is not required,
Mm-hmm.
but it is good for them. If they learn, it is good for them
Mm-hmm.
because they can able to understand what is going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and next thing I want to like ask you is what areas or what are the in-demand skills right now in 2025 in the networking or network security or cybersecurity field?
Um, and network security. As I told, I'm working as a working in the routing and switching field.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in the routing and switching, now we are using for the data center switches, we are using migrating into the Nexus latest model, and NDFC is the tool we are using, and DNAC also we are using for the switch upgradation and all. And cybersecurity is, I think, it's one of the booming opportunities in the networking field now.
Okay. So that means the students also during their training they should focus on DNAC or SD-WAN or cloud kind of things.
Yes.
Okay.
I think especially DNAC and in the data center ACA too.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
And if I ask you, like, what was the biggest challenge you faced as a fresher, and how did you overcome it,
The one biggest challenge,
if any?
uh, it was there because I told you I work as started in the banking domain.
Mm-hmm.
There was a migrations going on, so
Mm-hmm.
that is the time the entire platform was changing. So that time it was so difficult for us. It's one of the platform to the other one. So we need to work with the vendor. So that time our technical knowledge was not much like this.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to work with the vendor. That time we also improve the technical knowledge. So that is the main challenge I faced in my career.
So how did you overcome that?
Okay, I worked, started to study again, and what are the portions we need to work. According to that, I improve my technical knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and the vendor side also we got the help. So according to that, we work together and we improve. I mean, the main thing is we need to improve our technical knowledge.
So, like now, since we are talking about studying again and all, so how important it is to staying updated with the latest technologies? If like to
If
our
we are in the if we are in the IT field, definitely we need to update our skills day to day,
mm, okay.
especially nowadays.
Mm. And another thing, like so many students have this query that they are preparing well and their resumes are being forwarded, but they are not getting any calls. So, what would you suggest to those students because they are getting demotivated?
No, because I was in desktop field as in the initial of my career. So I tried. I'm basically from Kerala. So
Mm-hmm.
initially, almost 3 to 4 years, I came to Bangalore in every month or every 2 months initially, but I didn't get any job. But
Mm-hmm.
it's our time. That time we will get the job. But we need to be prepared for the interview all time, always.
Mm-hmm. So, where do you see the networking industry heading in the next 3 to 5 years?
Uh, I think if you're considering the routing and switching, definitely the base routing and switching concept should be moved, but the automation, we need to be familiar with the tools which are available in that market, especially DNAC, SD-WAN, yeah, ACA tool, like that.
Okay. So, like, now this is one hypothetical question that if you were starting your career in 2025, like fresh in 2025 as a fresher,
Mhm.
so what would be the technologies you would be focusing on and how you would be preparing for those?
If I will try to join, select my path into this network security field and cybersecurity.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give to someone who wants to pursue their career but they are stuck or overwhelmed while preparing?
The main thing, the communication need to be good
Mm-hmm.
and the technical knowledge. Whatever the before attending the interview, I think in the network is home, most of the courses, I think they're giving the exact the real time scenarios and all.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to practice more and before going to the company or attend to the interview, just try to know about the company and what are the product or what are they doing and what is the job role. According to that, we need to prepare and attend the interview.
Mm-hmm. So, shall a student, let's say, if somebody has joined for CCI security, so shall they wait for specific job opportunity from a specific company or a specific role, or they should, gradually update and get promoted? I know sometimes students have this thing in mind that okay, if I'm preparing for CCI security, then I must go for a CCI security role only. So, what is your opinion on that?
I think what if the days are going the without job that will be count when you are going for an interview.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are getting any job and doing the course parallel, it will be useful for the students
Mm-hmm.
because they can compare with the real scenarios and it will improve their knowledge only, and they will get more doubts on the courses and
Correct.
study.
Mm-hmm.
So better they can join any job and parallelly they can conduct the course.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
how has been your overall experience with networkers home?
I think it's good because from 2018, I am the student from here because I done the Palo Alto course initially on the 2018, and after that I joined this course.
Mm-hmm.
So I get good support, and for me it's very real tough for me to follow the courses and all because I'm working in 24/7. This
Mm-hmm.
rotation shift is very difficult for me.
Correct.
Yeah, so that is the only challenge from my side. From the network side, I'm all I could do.
So, one last suggestion if you had to give to the students who are watching this video or anybody who wants to pursue the career, what would it be?
One thing when we attend the interview, we need to be confident and w- uh, we need to observe what are the questions they are asking, how quickly they are asking. According to that, we need to answer and uh, just try to impress them. That is
Mm-hmm.
the main thing. If you are as a fresher, definitely they will not ask for the scenario based questions and all. They will ask the direct questions. It means if you are applying for the CCNA role and all, they will ask the direct questions and how the configuration should be like that. So when we are attending for the interview, then we need to be good on the configuration side.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's a kind of fingertip. If anyone asks for how do you configure this one like that, if they ask, we need to ready for them answer the and their configuration. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Now, again, I have one more question in my mind since you mentioned about scenario based. So, how should the students prepare for scenario based questions?
that's I told you. If it is a fresher, they will not ask most probably the scenario based questions.
Yes.
If 1 or 2 year experience, definitely they will ask for the scenario based question.
Mm-hmm. So, in that
And
case,
it
how they
is
should prepare?
in that case, definitely they need the on roll experience one.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, if it is in the switching environment, definitely they will ask for if one of the hosts is not reachable, how you will troubleshoot, kind of things they will ask. Otherwise, you are sitting some remote location, you are not able to access the application or kind of thing they will ask.
Mm,
So what are the things we studied that we need to apply
correct,
for the
correct.
troubleshooting? Yeah.
All right. So this was really helpful. I hope the students got a lot of insights and help from your side. So thank you for joining us today again.
Thank you for you giving me an opportunity.
Okay. All right, guys. So this was the all the discussion we had, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some insights and help and got motivated also. And I hope that this will help reduce your fear of getting into the production environment and getting into the job. We'll see you guys in another episode. Thank you. Bye bye.